On the other side, you have a team that has basically put out a very short manifesto with broad statements but lacking in detail. Detail about how they will implement the national programs or the priorities that have been mentioned, or for that matter, what they're going to do in a detail level locally, other than broad promises that we have run town councils before. That is not enough. So let me give you an example of what I mean. The term trade-off has been used in the manifesto. What is a trade-off? A trade-off means you have to give up something in order to get something. But if you look at what is being said by the other side, they only talk about what they want to get, but they don't tell you what you have to give up in order to get it. Our trade relations is a very good example of that. We say, or the opposition says, that they want to review all our trade agreements. That is fine. And they say they want to review the trade-offs that are made. That is fine too. But every trade agreement is a carefully balanced set of benefits and trade-offs. So when you decide that you want to take away something from a trade agreement, the country on the other side is not going to then say, yes, yes, please do that, and not do anything about it. So you have to answer the question, when you say you want to, for example, review the trade agreement because you don't agree with the trade-off, then please tell us, what are you going to give up in order to secure the things that you want? Because the other countries are not going to just give you a free pass. So if you're going to give up something, what is it that you're prepared to give up? Because our trade agreements secure market access for our SMEs, right? They get to go into the markets, the large markets, China, ASEAN, South Asia, India, and other parts of US and Europe and so on. Now, if you say you want to cut back on some things, then the other countries are going to say, well, in that case, I have to look after my interests and I will cut back on some things too. And if our SMEs lose out, the businesses lose out, the businessmen are affected, and the people they employ are affected. So I think the voters of West Coast GRC and Singaporeans deserve to know, what are you planning to give up when you say you're going to review all of this? So you can't make broad statements and then leave it to the imagination of the population. They deserve to know what exactly you're going to do, because that is what government is about. It's about making those tough trade-offs, but always doing it with the best interests of our people at heart. So I think the contest is not about personalities. It's not about who's leading them or which ministers we have. We have emphasized we are a team.